Warp to 0, because we're going to pass some mining belts on the way. Really get within our scan range. Man. Well, here we go. These guys. These retrievers. We do not... Oh, there's blood raiders on scan. They'll destroy me if I go up near them. So one thing is what we can notice is we have these mining fleet here. There is only one station in system. So what we could do, if you're really just super bored and you know, hey, let's just go ahead and pop the hauler. Their haulers have to go back and forth to a station. And since there's only one in system, there's only one place that thing could possibly go to. So what we could do is just sit and wait here for that hauler to undock. And then once he undocks, then we can go ahead and shoot him. Yeah, I know it's all blurred over there. So you have these retrievers. Oh, that's someone else's bestower. What we'll do is we'll give this a couple minutes. See if this hauler actually pops out. I don't think it's going to, though. Give it like 30 seconds more. Just remember, if you have not been entered into the giveaway for 500 Plex, make sure you do type, exclamation points to see how many points you have. And then you can do exclamation point raffle, space, however many points you want to spend on it. And so far, it looks like about an hour and 10 minutes left of the giveaway. And 2 people in there with 692 points so far. What's the command? So, exclamation point points. So that'll show you how many points you have. And then exclamation point raffle, and then space however many points you want. I didn't want to do it myself because I don't know if it would enter me into it. But those are the commands. So if you follow, you get extra points. Same thing if you subscribe. You could be my 3rd subscriber. But okay, cool. Oh, that's someone else's bestower. Darn it. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next place. Yeah, see, you got it. Yeah, points, then raffle. Awesome. And I think every 5 minutes or so you should get more points. So the longer you watch... Oh, look at that. As soon as we go away, that fricker... Okay. We are going to kill you, sir. Okay. 100%, are you there? Let's find out.
Warp drive active.
If not, it might be this one we're after. Yeah, as soon as we started warping away, he was like, alright, now I'll undock. Okay, well, You got to come here. This is where they're all at. He's on scan. So what I can do is I'll launch my probes right over on top of me. We'll start the analyze. There he is. He just came running on in. Okay, and we got the bestower on scan. So here's the trick. So what we're going to do is we're going to align to this. We're going to target this guy up. So now he's targeted. We're just going to shoot him. We're aligning to this. We just want to just let him know we're here. And then once he starts warping off... Yep. So see, we're going to warp out now. Because his response fleet is now coming in. And we do not want to be around when that response fleet hits. Okay, so now we know that bestower's ID is LKH. So we'll give that bestower just a couple minutes to kind of go to its safe spot, because that's where it went to. It warped off to its safe. And so now we're going to scan it down its safe spot. Shouldn't take too long. See, there he is. Since we scanned down that one mining belt, while we were at it, we were able to kind of identify each of those ships. So now we don't have to kind of filter through each of these other NPCs we have on scan here. If you didn't remember to do that, most likely it's going to be the largest sig radius because it's a giant bestower. So now we just keep tracking it down. See, there's its response fleet. If you try to take them yourself, you're going to have a bad time. Okay, so now we have them. So what we're going to do is we're going to save the location. Okay, the reason why we're saving it is because we're going to use that location later on to warp to it. Okay, do not warp to 0 on this. You will get tackled and die. So what you want to do is you want to warp to 100.
Warp drive active.
So see, we're in propulsion mode, so you know we can burn away at 2200 meters per second, which is way faster than what these guys will go. Okay, so see, we have the mining fleet here and all the response. So what we're going to do is we're going to align back to the ministry. We'll throw this into targeting mode. And we'll just target these guys up. Okay, so we're also going to look at this guy here. Okay, he's yellow. Or gold. And I believe gold's the easy one. I can't remember. So he'll either be gold or white. If he's white, he's going to have much heavier tank. The white one's super easy to pop. So what we did here is we're just kind of letting them know I'm here. Come and get me. Okay, see we got yellow box now. Awesome. Now we're gonna engage our marker warp drive, which we should still be stable. Yeah, we're stable. Alright, let's overview settings. I want to know their velocity. I'll need to know their angular. Okay. Here we go. See, they got 1500 velocity. We are going to go at 499. So once they come within range, we're going to want to start mowing them down. If they do get too close, we'll swap into propulsion mode and we'll burn away, give us some extra space. So that's one of the objectives. This is essentially called kiting. You're kind of just burning away from their main fleet, which is all here. The second thing we're doing here is getting space. So there's their main response fleet, and there's the bestower. So we're trying to kite these guys away far enough so we can warp back to that one location we saved, and then pop that hauler before they know what's what. But to do that, we're going to have to kill both of these tackles. And then once they get within 53 meters, 53 km, should be relatively easy. So we kind of got some space between the tackles and their main fleet. So what we can do is just turn off our propulsion for a couple reps. Let these guys get a little bit closer to us. Once they get within 60, we'll turn it back on. See, now they're gaining on us. $73, $70, $69, okay. It takes us a little bit to get up there. 62, 61. Okay, we'll go half speed for a little bit. Because they need to come 7 more meters to us. 7 more kilometers. Okay, now we'll start launching shit at you. Okay. Now he's at max range and he'll need to get within like 35 kilometers to start tackling us, which he won't get to. He is far enough away from his logi that he's just gonna burn. Okay, so now we have the tackle kited and dead. So we can kind of either do one of two things. You know, if I was doing this by myself, I would probably just go get a sandwich right now and wait until I was about, I don't know, 600 kilometers away from this guy. And then I'd warp back to him. So here, we can do some basic math here. So this guy is 165 away from us. Bestower is 400 away. So we know there's probably 350 between this guy and that guy. And that's kind of what we want to see here. So we want to give enough space between this main fleet and these guys over here that we can essentially kill them before the main fleet comes back. Or if you want to just kill these guys and not have to worry about Jack, slow down a bit. Or actually, you can go full speed, turn off your micro warps. And then once he gets close enough, then you just start killing him. So these tormentors, these are the logi. Crucifiers, I think just damage. Tormentor, another Logi, Punisher. So yeah, these guys are all DPS. And these are Logi. So normally you can't really tackle the, or you can't really kill the Logi too much, you know, especially by yourself. I don't even try it. But, okay, so we're 477 away. And they're closing their distance. So what we'll do is we'll swap to Gleams, which is our highest DPS. And then, once we're far enough away. So remember how we saved that bookmark? This is why. So we can right click him, we can't warp directly to him. So we can't do that. But since we made this bookmark, we can warp directly to this bookmark. And what's right next to that bookmark? The bestower. So we do have decent amount of space between us and him. So let's turn back
Warp drive active.
and try to pop him before the fleet comes back to us, which should definitely be able to be done. There's that guy. Lock the target, get close to him. And let's burn him down. Yeah, we got 300 meters or 300 kilometers of space. And why not? Let's overheat. How much damage are we throwing out with that? 611. Look at that. Just melts. Open cargo. No. So, no lockbox. So, let's kill this guy just because we didn't get any lockbox. So if you wanted to, you can essentially kill all these retrievers. You can throw down a mobile tractor unit, and that'll pull them all in, and you'll get all of the nice ore that they have on board. So if you need ore to build anything, this is a good way to do it. So it's like we got a decent amount of ore here, so 300,000 worth. Or essentially like an hour mining for any normal miner. And it's actually very, very little rep that you get taken off for killing these guys. See, so there's 1 million worth of ore right there. So see, we still have decent amount of space between us and the response fleet. Response fleet's like missing us like crazy. Yeah, if you're not in the giveaway, make sure you type exclamation point raffle and however many points you want to spend on it. Yeah, that's 1 million there. have. So far, almost like 3 mil and just random ore. If that cargo hauler had the lockbox, then we'd be sitting on, you know, about 30 mil. But I think I got off all my aggression off on this fleet. So we are going to jump to the next system and find more mining fleet. There should be like at least one on almost every system. Sometimes there's like 3, even 4 mining fleets. Also, different regions are going to have different, what do I call them? Like these ones are the Ducias or Ducias, however you pronounce it. So every region is going to have different mining company. And of course, different skins. These guys will all drop Amar skins because we're essentially in Amar space.